meet somebody, I can just tell off the jump. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe in love at first sight.
Stupid. Hey, I did the most for the bands. Niggas can't tell me shit. New ice in the dance, swimming like Phelps and shit.
Y'all ready to see something crazy? Y'all ready to see something crazy? Smash the like button right now. Oh! Oh, damn. It's flipped around. Hold on. Right now, y'all ready to see something crazy? Oh! Oh, my God, bro. What's up? All right, here we go. For real this time. Oh! Ah! The camera don't do no justice, but y'all finally got the neck, man. Ice on Fiji, nigga. Every time I walk, ooh, frostbite. But yeah, I just got it, y'all. Yeah, he dropped it off and shit. You know what I'm saying? Whoop got it nice, polished and clean. So I got rid of that thick ass chain. And I got the ice, man, which is way better. You me. But yeah, Kennedy was over here earlier. Saria was as well, and Lisette. But they was we supposed to buy the tickets. They did some type of prank and said they was leaving. They was going with some other dudes, some bullshit like that. And then after that, we was gonna buy the tickets, and then we didn't end up buying the tickets because I left and I went downstairs for a second to go get this shit, but I was downstairs for like a cool 30, and then I came back upstairs, everybody was gone. So yeah, I don't know what Kennedy had. I called her like a few times and shit. They was talking about going to the movies, so they probably had the movies and shit, because I know that she would never ignore my call like that because she cared about me too much. So I'm about to go meet up with McQueen, Pootie, and Nix, and then we just gonna figure out something to do for the night, man, because you know the night is still young at the end of the day. So yeah, stay tuned, man. It's about to be a lit little night, late night vlog type shit. You feel me? Whoa, come here, let me bite you. You want to shoot, nigga?
Kill somebody.
Where McQueen at?
What, you want to get some Coke?
Yeah, that bitch wet.
It's clean. You got it iced out, nigga?
Yeah.
That shit wet.
Right.
Damn, DDG.
Wait.
You said, why your neck so cold?
Oh.
Hold on. I don't know.
See how you activated?
Nigga said you activated.
I ain't shopping for myself for the next 6 years, though.
Oh, this one. I mean, this one's thick too.
Yeah, it's not skinny.
See, this one's like. All right. I'm about to say something. All right, let's say the one, the other one was like.
It was Cuban link, nigga.
The other one was like.
But this is like more of
was like
chiseled Cuban link.
I don't know where I'm going.
Clean as fuck.
I was gonna say something inappropriate for the vlog, but nah, fuck it.
Yeah, I don't know what you about to say. It's sunny outside, but niggas looking like snowmans. Whoa. Ah. All right, y'all. It's the current day, man. I didn't vlog last night. I vlogged a little bit, but right now I'm about to go scoop up Kennedy, Lisette, and Saria, and then we about to cop these plane tickets and shit, cause we ain't even do that last night. And yeah, man, we about to go eat. Try to make a move on Kennedy today. Let's see what happens. Hopefully she rocking with me. But I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe I should just talk to y'all when I get in the car. Shut up! It's been a long time, y'all. Hold on, let me close the door. It has been a very long time. I look bougie as hell with the psych, nigga. Put the buffies back on. It's been a very long time since I did a prank, and Kennedy is downstairs right now, and I feel like this is the perfect time for me to prank her. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell her that I'm in love with her, okay? And I'm gonna tell her it's a prank at the end, okay? So this is how it's about to go. Well, let me tell you about what happened today, actually, because it's a lot of shit that I didn't vlog today. And basically what happened, me and McQueen went and picked up Lisette, Saria, and Kennedy. And we all came back here. We kicked it for a little bit. And then we went ahead and we went to down the street to go eat, right? So we went to go grab something to eat. And the whole time while we were eating, I was just like trying to look at, I wish I would have vlogged this shit, but I was like looking at Kennedy a certain type of way, you know what I'm saying, trying to sit close to her and shit, you know what I'm saying, trying to make her notice me and all this other shit, just to like lead up to this prank. So she already feels some type of way. I know she do, you know what I'm saying? Who not gonna feel some type of way about this? A nigga that look like that, you need to act like that, you But yeah, so I know she feel like, why this nigga so close to me type shit. Or she might feel like, oh, you feel me? And basically, we're going to see how Kennedy feel about DDG today in this prank. So I'm going to go downstairs. And I'm always vlogging every single day, 3 videos a day for the most part. And so I always got a camera on me, you feel me? So it's not going to be foreign to her, even if I have my camera in my hand. But you know how pranks be, so I'm gonna go ahead and set the camera up really, really good. And I'm gonna ask her, well, I'm not gonna ask her shit. I'm just gonna tell her, hey, Kennedy, I want you to know that I'm in love with you. I'm gonna lead up to it though. I'm gonna make it seem realistic as hell. We're gonna get a reaction and see what she say. And I'm gonna make her feel very, very either uncomfortable or welcome as hell. So let's see how this go. What you doing?
Chilling.
Is it cold in here?
Nah, it feels good. It's perfect.
For real? For real? Alright, bet. Shit. Oh, shit.
Are you vlogging?
Huh?
You be so low key when you vlogging.
Nah,
You
I'm not vlogging. I'm not vlogging. I'm gonna just spin my camera right. Why, I look like it's on or something?
Yeah.
Nah.
I mean, I just never know because you be low key with it. So I
Nah,
just never know.
nah, what's the point? I mean, we ain't doing shit. We just chilling.
You right.
You low key sound like me. Shit. And, you know. What you, how was your day, Kennedy?
Good. How was your day?
Good. It's, was Sedna supposed to, be coming over here?
Yeah, I think they went to get their makeup for McQueen's video.
Oh, shit.
And then they coming over here.
We never have no alone time.
We got a long time right now.
You right. You right. But shit, yeah. How you feel about Hawaii?
It's gonna be fun. I think we're gonna have a good time.
Yeah. Trying to swim with some dolphins and shit.
Yeah, we're gonna go snorkeling. About to jump off some cliffs.
No, I'm straight.
What you mean?
I can't swim.
You said you got a life jacket.
I mean, but still though, like, say I jump in the water, right?
Right.
And I hit a rock. You know what I'm saying?
We're not gonna go to no cliff that's
tall,
not
How tall are you?
5 foot.
Say it's just me and you jumping off cliffs, right?
Right.
You
We're not gonna be jumping off no random cliff.
I know, I'm just saying, like, we're gonna be jumping off something, right? Into the ocean. You 5 feet, right?
Right.
How much do you bench?
I don't know.
How you gonna pick
I'm
my
gonna go to the gym.
How you gonna pick my big ass up? How you gonna say
You
my
gonna have on
life?
a life jacket. You gonna float to the top.
I know there's plenty of niggas that done died off of life jackets.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
We gotta do some reckless stuff.
We gonna do something.
Something fun.
But what was I about to say? Oh, you look nice today.
Thank you.
You look good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you get a lot of compliments like that.
Nah.
You don't?
Every now and then, I guess.
Yeah, see. Damn, that made my compliment not special. Yeah.
Nah, it do.
It do what?
See, I'm blushing right now.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
You are.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's why I like you. Was that too far?
You like me.
Yeah, I do. Do you like me?
Yeah, I think you're cool.
Why you add them 3 words at the end of yeah?
If I would have just said yeah, then you would have said that was
Damn, that's 4 words. Damn.
Damn.
Tweaking. But yeah, you said I think you cool. Usually people say I think you cool after something because they don't really mean.
I think you're just thinking too deep into it.
Think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think a lot sometimes.
Mhm.
I look at I be looking at your pictures a lot. Who be taking your pictures?
Whoever's around.
Girl.
My friends. My mama.
Yeah, I be looking at your pictures and shit before I go to sleep. That's too far.
You capping right now. You know
Oh,
I'm
what?
looking at my capping.
What's that?
Like you flexing.
Oh,
Atlanta people know what I'm talking about.
flexing. So like
Capping.
flexing mean
You
like
capped out.
like you don't believe I do that?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what that means.
Oh, so that mean you cool with it then?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, okay, that's what's up. Shit, I mean, what if I tell you I be tweet watching all the time?
Tweet watching. I don't tweet. I
Do
mean,
tweet. You just tweeted a picture today, like 2 hours
yeah.
ago.
Ooh.
It said,
Right.
It said, what, 15 seconds when I saw it.
Really?
I got your post notifications on.
Nuh-uh. Chill out. No, you don't. You-
I just be wanting to know when you tweet. I promise. I'm like your biggest fan.
Oh my god.
Think I'm lying.
Mhm.
I'm just hyping you up.
Yep.
No, I'm really your biggest fan and shit, you know.
Aw.
I watch all your videos. You lying?
Mhm.
I be seeing your them emojis you be commenting under my pictures and shit.
Mhm.
And then you make it, huh?
Said what about him?
I mean like it be emojis like the little yellow circle head, but when I look closely it be like hearts in their eyes and shit.
Hell yeah. You be posting some cute pictures.
Oh, so that mean
That mean you cute.
mm,
Mmm.
shit, well, I don't know.
What? You don't know. What you mean you don't know?
I just be feeling some type of way about that.
What you mean? How it make you feel?
It make me feel good, for sure, for sure.
Oh, that's what's up. I'm gonna keep doing it then.
Oh. I like that. Okay.
I like that.
Yeah. So you said you like me?
Yeah.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah. I wouldn't be going to Hawaii with you if I didn't like you.
You right. Well, I just feel like sometimes I feel like the feeling is not really mutual. You know what I mean?
What you mean? Mutual.
Yeah. I feel like sometimes, you know, I feel like I like you more than you like me.
I've only been here for 2 days. We only hung out. What? I saw you yesterday night.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you can't sit here and tell me like it wasn't like some of the best times you ever had. You had.
Huh?
Cause it was to me. Why you laughing? It's funny. I'm just.
Nah, I'm just trying to figure out, are you for real right now?
I'm dead ass.
I mean, I've had a good past 2 days with you. I don't know if it's been the best 2 days of my life, but
Yeah. To me, it have. That's what I'm talking about. Like, the feeling is not really mutual. You know what I'm saying?
but we barely even text before I got here.
No, we text, but it's just like we both be busy, so that's why, you know what I'm saying, sometimes the text might be delayed. But for the most part, you know, I try to text you as much as possible.
Mhm.
But sometimes I feel like you don't want to text me as much as possible. Let me keep it 100 with you.
No. If you text me back 5 hours late, then I'm thinking you're not trying to talk to me.
But this is the thing, I want to talk to you all the time.
Then you would text back quicker than.
I just be feeling like sometimes, you know, I'm like being annoying or some shit like that. So I try to, like, you know, not try to do too much, you know what I mean?
I feel you.
But I really like you, Kenny. I sound like a bitch, but I'm just being 100.
I like you too. I think you're really
But
cool.
you don't like me like I like you.
How do you know that?
I just don't feel it. I mean, do you really want me to keep 100 with you?
Yeah.
I mean, I just feel like sometimes I feel like it's more than like, and I've been in relationships before, so I know how I feel. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So like, sometimes I feel like I like you more than just liking you, if you know what I mean.
Mhm.
What do I mean?
Like you, like relationship wise, you like me more than just friends.
Sort of, kind of, yeah.
What am I missing?
I don't know. I feel like I think I'm in love with you or something.
In love with me? How? How is that
See,
even?
this is the thing. Like when I don't know, when I meet somebody,
Mhm.
I can just tell off the jump. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe in love at first sight. You feel me?
Mhm.
So
I
like
feel that.
when I meet somebody, it's just like,
You just know.
yeah. And you know, I feel like we can really have something good.
Mhm.
But I just don't know if you feel the same way, so that's why I never told you.
No, I can see that. I just got my guard up because I don't want to get hurt, and I don't know if you like serious right now or you playing. So, I just feel like
Yeah.
arms distance,
Yeah.
just chilling.
What if, like this might sound weird, but like sometimes when I have like, when I lay down at night and shit,
Mhm.
I like think about us having kids, and I'm not playing, I'm not being funny, I'm being dead ass serious. I like think about us having kids, and you know what I'm saying? I don't know, it's weird because, you know, I never felt like this before.
Mhm.
I had, but like in past relationships, you know,
Mhm.
like beginning stages. But I feel like, so it's really, I just really.
I don't know. It's just hard to really believe what you're saying right now.
Wow.
Just because I see your other vlog. Like obviously I watch your other vlogs of other girls, so that's just like really hard for me to take you serious right now. Like, could you like put yourself in my position?
Right.
And like imagine me saying the same thing, and I had like a different guy in every video.
I'm saying.
I mean, not okay. That's that was exaggerated, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So it's just hard for me to like take you. That's why I keep laughing. Like I'm not trying to be rude or anything. But it's just like I don't know if you're like serious or not. So like you say serious, but
I mean, okay.
what's so funny? Why are you laughing at?
Cause I'm recording this right now.
No.
And I just feel like,
Why would you do that?
I don't know, the conversation got too serious.
This was a really deep combo.
Fuck a beat, I was tryna beat a case, but I ain't beat that case, bitch, I did the race.
Alright, y'all. I tried. Maybe I'm just a little rusty, but that was some personal information.
Yeah, that was a bad prank. Like, that was not good at all.
For real?
Yeah, that conversation was deep. That's a prank to you?
Turn the camera off.
I think you should.
I got designer from head to my toe. I'm on designer, my bitch on the coat. I got Da Vinci all over my coat. I'm on the X and I jump on the